Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. Well, today we've got a map that when I saw it on the workshop, I just knew it had to get a review. The screenshots sold me on it immediately. They were clean, they were crisp, they were clear. There was some very interesting detailing, and I mean by that good looking rather than oh my god, what have they done detailing. And I'm clearly not alone in being attracted to the map, because despite the creator being pretty much unknown, they've got 300 subscribers or thereabouts at the time of recording, so that's not too bad. So we're going to go down and have a little look. Now, if you are a vanilla style player, a base game type player with unlocking 9 tiles or that sort of stuff, you might want to look away now because it's a converted save game and you'll probably want the 81 tile mod to get the best of it. The rest of us will probably enjoy what will be a bumpy ride. That's right, clicking that like button really does support the channel, gets me seen by more people and helps me grow a little bit more every single day. Thank you for your support. Today's map is San Cristobal by LupusDM. LupusDM's got a private profile, so I have no idea if they've made maps before, and of course the screenshot was taken by night. We have some daytime screenshots there, thank you very much. There would be roughly a start square. That's where you zoom into when the game loads, although it's not strictly a start square on this occasion. The terrain heights look like this, quite an interesting layout based on the San Diego area, I do believe, so it says in the description. The resources, there's lots of oil. There is lots of oil. Pretty much anywhere you go, you'll find oil. Okay, and if you've got Sunset Harbour and you want to do some fishing, the fishing resources look like this. Okay, let's have a little look on the workshop what we need. The answer is nothing. No DLC, and there is no asset requirements at all. San Diego County, blah blah blah. Highway and railway connections have not been pre-completed, so that'll be your job. Having said that, when I loaded up the map, I found there was a whole bunch of missing assets. So this is the full list of assets that are required for the map. You'll need loading screen, but I'm not transferring this. It's not my job to transfer this list across. This is the creator's job to transfer this list across. But I'm just showing you there is actually a reasonable list. There's also no prescribed theme, so this particular theme is what we've got. When I discovered the 81 tile issue, when I noticed that we have when I loaded up the map, this submerged canal. So yes, I realised it was a converted save game. So when you load up the map, if you do want to play this map, load it up, save the game, and then load the save that you've just saved, and the map will load up like this. Okay, now we're actually having a look at the map in proper. Improper is what we're doing. We do have rail connections on the edge of the map, and there is an old dirt track that runs along the coast. I kind of like this idea. Okay, I've got to say, I kind of like this idea. I don't have an issue with it at all. On an 81 tile unlock map, just having this original dirt path that leads along the coast, I kind of like it. So I'm not putting this down. What I would like though, what I would really have liked is the theme that is used in the screenshots. To have auto-loaded, or even just being on the a requirements list with a theme, and a lot is a bonus as well. We are currently using the realistic tropical theme because that is the one that loaded. Now normally when there isn't a theme listed, one will load in, because I think I've probably got a larger theme collection than say 99% of most players. Having done so many What's maps, I just tend to be loading different themes all the time, and I never really unsubscribe from them. In fact, at the moment I've got 141 different themes. So the chances are, if a map has a theme but it's not listed, it will just auto load anyway. This little area here, we got no bridges, no pre-built bridges, little swampy marshy area. Again, don't really have too much of a problem with that. I mean, it'd be nice if they were there, but back in ye old day, you'd probably have a little raft that you pull across on the rope or something like that, across the bridge areas. So yeah, there are little things that will need finishing up. I don't have a huge problem with that. We're just going inland here because, well, it's going to be that sort of show today, I think. We will be going all the way across the coastline, but when I come home and have a look at a couple of these, we've got a couple of little settlements or missions, as it's been described in the description, and I can buy into the word missions. Yeah, in the ye old days here in San Diego area, and in terms of detailing, I would say this is not the worst, but it just doesn't pop as much as the screenshots, I'll tell you. I don't know if that's because of the theme, but we have got no door there. Mind you can walk between the two towers, I guess. And what doors we have got are elevated there, so you need a ladder to get in there. And this one's even behind the stone detailing that's been popped in front of the building. It could be worse. Okay, I'm going to say that it could be worse. I don't mind that clipping there. That's okay. We'll let that go. It could be worse, but I feel it could also be a whole lot better. It just the fine, but it's. I don't mind it not being perfect. But I was sold on these crystal clear, clean detailing images of a dusty San Diego Bay area. Oh, we've got some encroaching foliage. And there we go. So yes, so yeah, when we found some, when you find that the detailing that you've been sold on just doesn't seem to be of that same standard, another tree in the path there as well. When you find that, then you just get a little bit disappointed, and you probably already noticed that. Well, on top of everything else, sorry, I keep digressing here. On top of everything else, with that requirement list needing so many things, there were probably 30% of the things on that list I didn't already have. So I manually subscribed off the loading screen reports just so that this map could look its best. Okay, no one-click collection. I manually subscribed to everything on that list to make sure this map looked its best because, oh, hang on a second, we've got a path that's on a bit of a slope there. Would you walk on that, or would you just go to the bottom and follow the I would follow the path, not the path. I would follow the river line there, the shoreline. Boom. Right. So anyways, yes, so having subscribed to everything, I was hoping that this map would look sublime and superb. This is our mission up the end of the path here. This one's okay. I don't mind that at all, actually. That's okay. That's clean detailing. Also, I don't mind the door on the front of the tower there because it's not a castle as such. Okay, so I'm okay. Yeah, anybody saying, oh, door was facing... No, that is fine. It's not a castle. It's not a defensive location, or it is sort of a defensive location, but not in the medieval sense. Now we're going to follow this river down here because although there isn't a start square, there is the area that the map centres on when you load, and this I'm going to call the start square for one of these. And these are the Brutalist Flats by the Lost Cake. These I like. Lost Cake. Now, Lost Cake's first time on the Steam Workshop chart this last week with this asset, and I was sure we've reviewed them before. Maybe I've just reviewed one of their assets on the show back in the dim and distant past. I could check I'm not checking, but I could check. But it's a really lovely thing. A Brutalist through and through. What a style that was. Factoids, because factoids. The leading part in Shakespeare's The Merchant of Venice is Shylock the Jew, though the play was written in a time when Jews were banned from living in Britain. Oh, Shakespeare, you controversial character, you. Anyways, welcome to the UK, all Jews, by the way. You're very welcome here. Very, very welcome here. Anyway, Brutalist Flats by the Lost Cake. That is a really lovely asset. Really glad to see it, and really glad to see them too. As we go back to San Cristobal by LupusDM, we'll follow this dirt track down to the coast again. Now, because of all the faffing and I nearly used the double F word there, not the ones that you're thinking of, But yes, an old family term. I'm not using it. Shall we say it rhymes with granny dart? Okay, beginnings with F's. Okay, because of all that arting about, this map took a long while for me to get going with. It was 33 minutes of loading, going to loading screen report, and then loading up loading screen report. As I said, no bridges, by the way. You already knew that. And loading up loading screen report, and subscribing to all the assets, and then loading up the map again, and then saving it, and then loading it. And so we've got a working map. That was 33 minutes before I could even start on the review, to start looking at the map proper. I've got another mission down here. Again, don't mind the detailing here. Don't mind the detailing. Well, I've got some garbage collecting already, but ignore that. We've even got a little cannon going on, a nice little lamp there. I don't mind that at all. That's a nice, clean, crisp, believable area. So credit for that. And then we'll head off. We're going to make our way now towards the edge of the map. There's plenty more to check out and to, shall we say, moan about, or you might say, no, this is the best map I've ever seen, BonBon. Hey, listen, this is why I give you a vote, to tell me that I'm wrong, okay? Tell me I'm wrong, and I'll take it on the chin, and I'll learn. I'll learn from what you guys like. For me, though, this map has been nothing but trouble since the moment I subscribed to it, and I have not enjoyed it. Not enjoyed it at all. Anyway, this goes off the edge of the map over here. That's why it doesn't connect, because we do have a rail connection here, and there is a highway connection over here as well. So those bits are in place if you want to expand out and collect them in your very selves. Right, time for one of these.
Arbitrary Walker's debut album, Walking in Ancient Footsteps, is mind-bending electronica. It will change the way you think about time, space, and reality itself. It's like hallucinating with your ears. Wait, okay, maybe it's not quite like that, but it's still darn good music. Arbitrary Walker, Walking in Ancient Footsteps, is available wherever quality digital music is sold. CDs available on Amazon. Cover art by Papa Fox. It's psychedelic. Arbitrary Walker is not responsible for bleeding ears or exploding heads. Please listen responsibly.
And so we are back to the shipping routes at San Cristobal by LupusDM. Okay, shipping routes. We've got this one that comes up into this bay, which has a couple of nice little right angle turns here. Oh, perfect timing for the container ship to show us how slow it is to turn around. So the point of sailing up and right angle turns and sailing back out again, yeah, that's not really needed. We could connect that straight across, just have a single path up and into the bay there. And lots of jinky jankies. You won't notice the jinky jankies so much. It gets really close to this island though, which has been deliberately cropped off to allow our ships to pass by all appearances. We'll let that go, shall we? I don't mind that. It's fine. Nobody will know if I don't show them. A water flow, again, it doesn't really matter that much, because although this is the river that runs through the inverted commas start square, it's not really a start square. You can draw from one part of the map and pump into another, because it's going to be a modded map if you do decide to play it. So it doesn't matter really, although I would have preferred a better river system, a stronger, let's say a stronger, more realistic river system. Okay, so the map as a whole, there's plenty of things to check out, okay? There are some good bits, and there are some bits like this that I think maybe these were prehistoric settlements or something, inverted burial mounds, or I don't know. I make these things up, but it's really just glitching, isn't it? The river is it's kind of gouged a bit, I'm afraid. It's just a bit gouged. I don't buy into that as a proper river, and then it gets more believable as it comes down to the coast, so more credit for that. But yeah, the little widdly bits, I know they're not the easiest things to do. Now, I do quite like this, although we could do a little bit more sand detailing under the water. But that is where the tide and the river flow pushes the sand together into just like a little extension out from the land, a little peninsula out from the land. Got one like that over in Whitstable in Kent, actually, where the North Sea meets the Thames, and it's quite dangerous, actually. So I've been told. Yeah, we've got a couple of dams. I'll leave you to work out what is wrong with that. Okay. And we have another one across the other side of the map. I think we just need to go find it. There it is. This is the one that we had a look at the beginning. And you can see now by unlocking and saving the map and then reloading the map, we've unlocked the canal. I don't think it really adds much though. And on top of that, we've got some terrain glitching around the dam as well. Honestly, the whole thing is a bit of a fail. I'm sorry, I don't like saying these words. I like oohing and ahhing. Unfortunately, I can't ooh and ah. Can we find something to ooh and ah over? Well, we're going to try and find a decent screenshot for the thumbnail. Oh, we can ooh and ah over one of these. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get into mode. Hang on. Ah, the Essential Lighthouse. Isn't she lovely? Ah, lovely. Nice, beautiful. Don't mind the location either, actually. So a bit of credit there. The beaches are really quite nice. Gonna say that, even with the vanilla theme, they work quite nicely. I guess tropical beaches are going to look quite nice. A little bit of a glitchy end to that peninsula there, and then some nice beaches there. Like this marshy area. This could be the thumbnail. I might just try one of these little mission areas to see whether or not that would work. But yes, the whole map as a whole, it just looks unfinished to me. It looks a bit rushed in places. Anyway, what do you think on this map? Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month for the Viewers' Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. Hit the I button now in the top right hand corner. It will take you to the voting page where you can vote for free. Okay. Gone with the marsh. The mission just wasn't really grabbing me. Not for the background anyway. This looks better. Okay. Aesthetically, it's a little disappointing. It could do with the proper theme. I don't know what theme was used. It could do with a better luck than the realistic 1.2 to give it a true San Diego dusty vibe, that kind of thing. But it's almost 3 stars. Almost. It's not, but it is almost. I'm going to go for a medium-high 2. Detailing. There are some good efforts here and there, and those are the things that save it from being a 1-star map. I can't go any higher than a low 2. I'm really hate doing it, but it needs a lot of work. Gameplay potential. Do you know, with all the missing bits and pieces, yes, it needs the 81 tile. I don't have an issue with that as a gameplay issue, but there's just too many things missing off of the workshop. I would have to say that this is unplayable. I hate it. It's 1 star. San Cristobal by LupusDM. I am honestly gutted by this map. Gutted. I was expecting so much and presented with so little, and I'm just heartbroken because I think that, judging by the screenshots, Lupus knows exactly what they're doing. They just haven't put this across into the workshop description. So, hey-ho. If you're still watching, you're part of the 20-hour elite. Use the word of the day there into the comments and score yourself 100 population points just for fun. I've been BonBonB, and I'll be back with another map tomorrow. Thanks for watching.